Hey everybody, Ghost Cat on the go here. Today we're at John D. MacArthur State Park on the east coast of Florida. Where I think we're just north of Singer Island, south of Jupiter. Taking a little stroll, seeing what this is all about. Never been here before. So we're just exploring, trying to find some interesting topics for you guys. So let me put you on hold and I'll be back in a second. We're on the Richard Weinstein Satin Leaf Trail. Try this for a few minutes. Thought this was an interesting root system here. And then I don't know if you can see this guy, but there's a little tiny lizard. He keeps running away. Maybe I'm not going to be able to find him now. Oh well, we'll come back. Another thing I wanted to show you was wild coffee. And that's what this plant is here. The leaves are very distinctive, and if you see coffee trees in a nursery somewhere, you can identify them from these leaves. But this is wild coffee. It grows all over. Here's a good example. These are the little coffee berries right on there. I think they're ready to harvest when they're red like that. Doesn't look like there's that many though. Maybe only a demi-tasse of coffee. These trees are always so cool looking. This is part of a banyan root that has come down, but it almost looks braided. Especially like that part there. So at the John D. MacArthur State Park, it's a beautiful place to paddleboard, kayak. This guy's out enjoying his time. It's a good idea for a future video. This is easy to access, right next to the parking lot. You can probably hear the air pump in the background. I'll come up here with my kayak one day. This is something about Florida that I always find interesting also. These plants remind me of houseplants that I've kept before. But they're huge and they're growing wild. Florida is amazing sometimes. This is a cool area too. A lot of banyan trees and other stuff mixed into a little tight forest. But these banyan trees just are so wild. Another thing in this state that looks spooky to me. Okay, so we saw this boardwalk from the highway that we were on. That's what made us decide to stop. It goes out over the lagoon. That's an island over there. Beyond that is the Atlantic Ocean. I might be wrong, but I think that's even called Jupiter Island. Got some more kayakers here doing their kayak thing. Singer Island's in the background. Those tall buildings. Looks like such a beautiful time. We're going to get up here on the boardwalk a little farther so I can turn around and not have the sun in the camera. Just wanted to show you these fish here. Again, not sure what kind those are. They're pretty looking. There's quite a few of them. So this is at the end of the boardwalk. We're going up here. The sign said beach with an arrow this direction. So this must put us up on top of the main dune. Oh, they got cool showers here. They got drinking fountains, showers to rinse off their salt water. And here's the Atlantic Ocean. Such a nice view. Not too many people on the beach today. Water's probably still a little cold. Just can't get enough of these boardwalks. They make the walk so much easier. Keep you out of the dirt. Give you good views. Going back out to the boardwalk. So back on the boardwalk, we got the sun at our backs now, which is nice. The guy with the little tram, it's a free tram that goes from the visitor center over to the beach that we were just at. Little free tram, he drives back and forth all day. So over here was that bridge that we drove up on and saw this boardwalk. That's what made us want to come over here. These big buildings here, that's all Singer Island condominiums. And that was down that beach. You know, they overlook that beach on that south end. So we'll continue down this boardwalk. I think this guy here is that paddle boarder that was in the previous shot. He's made it down here already. Looks like he's having a great time. I'll be right back. We'll turn around here and video of the tram going by. Maybe I can get in the shade a little bit. I think that's one of the best things, is that free tram. Sure helps people. Okay, I'll be right back. Edge of the water with the mangrove swamps. Looks like maybe some reeds. I'm not sure. You know, can't beat the weather today. Cloudless skies, lots of sun. I think the high's supposed to be only 80. It is the winter, dry season, so the humidity's not as high as it usually is. Well, folks, I think I'm going to leave that here. We did a quick tour of the park, showed you some of the major attractions. I think you should come here if you're in the area. Like I said, we're around the Jupiter area, just north of Palm Beach. But continue your gorgeous day. I'm going to have a great one myself. Got some more destinations. So we'll see you soon. Ghost Cat on the go.